And the other matter that we wanted to provide an update on is the Butler Pike, the closure of Butler Pike. On August 15th, the county hired Gannett Fleming to design the permanent repairs for Butler Pike. They will also, as part of that, coordinate with all of the 5 utilities and the PUC to ensure that design and review move as quickly as possible. We want to assure you and all of the residents of Whitemarsh Township that we are doing everything we can to safely reopen Butler Pike as quickly as we can. And the reason I emphasize safely is this work is complicated by the number of utilities, but also by the high hazard of some of those utilities. There are 2 high-pressure natural gas transmission lines, and those differ from what PECO has in terms of mains that serve residential and commercial customers. These are cross-country transmission lines, and they transmit natural gas at very high pressure. And we also have the railroad bridge, which has a good amount of traffic on it. So the design work will go on until December of 2020. If you want me to give you the background of the closure, I can do that and go into the history of it. The Butler Pike was closed when a large sinkhole opened up August 2018 in very close proximity to the railroad bridge. County did immediate work to stabilize and perform emergency repairs to that area. We had those temporary repairs nearly complete when a new sinkhole opened up nearby just as the work was getting done. And then other small sinkholes were opening up in the area. So unfortunately, that's an area that has a persistent problem with sinkholes. So the decision was made that in the interest of public safety, we would have to have the design and permanent repairs put in place before we can safely reopen the road.
I guess my first question we can ask, certainly something that I think rightfully so the residents want to know is, why will it take a year just to get a plan? I mean, more than a year.
Oh, the design work has to incorporate, it has to be reviewed and approved by all of the utilities involved.
Is there a way to expedite that?
Again, at Fleming, we'll be working with the PUC and the utilities, including the railroad, to move as quickly as possible in that process.
Because we certainly, I think I speak for everyone on this board, that we would ask that you do anything you can to expedite, because my concern is that if we're a year out from even planning, what does that mean for construction?
Well, the construction is planned to start in January of 2021 and to go through June of 2021.
I mean, those obviously aren't answers that our residents want to hear, and I don't blame them. It's causing a major problem, and we would just ask that you take back to the county. If we're asking you to expedite everything. Yep,
and we're going to do our best, and just personally, it affects my commute every day as well.
Is there anything else that you want to add? Okay, are there any board member comments? And certainly we'll open it up to any public comments. Go ahead, you just have to come up to the